a Walmart. We're not violating the copyright law. Why is the township carrying the water for Walmart? Let them enforce the copyright.
The township does not want to infringe on that copyright. It's not fair to the taxpayers to put them in that position, whether they be for, against, or neutral, for the township to violate that Copyright Act, which we feel by making copies of copyrighted material, we would be. So that's not a fair analysis either.
Give me one case that says that, Lisa, because every other township allows it. I won't hold up any more of your time. You've been more than gracious. Obviously, they don't have the law to support it. We have no choice. If you wish to call me before 10 o'clock tomorrow, please do so. Please don't take this as personal, because it's not. What it is an attempt to try to do what's right for my client. Thank you.
I'm hoping we could reach some resolution without resorting to you going to court or us fighting somebody else in court.
I agree, Ron.
But it sounds like there would need to be some research time involved there. I further feel that we need a resolution here because generally land development plans contained on a single page get changed. Certainly this document, based on what we've seen so far, will change and perhaps have several permutations through the process, and we can't really go through this every time that you folks need to take a look at them. And I don't think anybody's trying to stand in the way of the citizens, but going against the advice of your solicitor is kind of like you representing yourself in open court. You know, it's not something.
I haven't done that yet, but who knows? My real fear, Ron, and I'll be very honest with you, is that without the necessary, we have 5 experts. These are top people in the field. Excuse me, top experts in the field, and they have all told us without the necessary information from these plans. And I realize the plans may be changed as we go along, but they don't have to be. As you know, a preliminary plan, that's a filing, and if it's approved, there are property rights that accrue to that. So, I mean, I don't know whether it'll plan, they usually do, but they don't always. So therefore, this isn't a draft. They have filed a plan which arguably could be approved. And that's why we need to see it. And at least I appreciate your listening to us. These people are not adverse to the township. They are, most of them I would say, are adverse to Walmart and the idea of a Walmart at that location. But it's ending up that we're into a fight with the township. Walmart will probably enjoy that, because you have us spending our time and money fighting you to get something we're entitled to under the law, instead of using the money in a more productive way to analyze what's really best for this municipal entity. And that's all we want to do. But I thank you again for listening.
Couple options. You mentioned 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's a pretty
well,
window.
Ron, at your leisure.
Will you guys sit down all together and try to hash this out, Lisa? Can we get any assistance from PSATs in terms of advice? Certainly they must have run across this somewhere else in the state.
They certainly could be.
Talk to Attorney Herr and see if there's any assistance there. I'd like some opportunity to work on.
That certainly would not be achieved.
Just so you know that we are under time constraints. I know you guys are too. I realize it's 90 days from the, and you've gotten some extensions. I'm aware of all that. We're truly, I appreciate the attempts to work it out. All I'd ask for is that it be as expeditious as possible, and we will, you know, we'll do what we have to do just to protect their rights, but I don't want to get into a match where I live here. I don't want to see my money going, or their money, or tax dollars. It's both sides, if you will, fighting over something that really should be easily ascertainable. You can go to every other township around here. You can get them. You can go to Upper Saucon. You can go to Catasauqua. You can go to Whitehall. Everyone else allows it. This is the first municipality that has it.
We have refused other copying plans that have been copyrighted.
You
So
may have, but this is the first municipality.
This, nor do we condone everything that everyone else does just because it's been done before. We feel we need to protect the township, and to have an action like that brought against us for infringement on copyright is just as serious as you view your position in, instead of having your consultants come here, having a copy for them to take somewhere. If there is another way to achieve the desired results, protect the township from that type of litigation on our end, and save you dollars from your type of litigation on your side, that would certainly be beneficial to all.
Lisa, there's a risk to both sides. There's a $300 a day fine for not rightfully giving up the documents which are entitled to. So which risk do you want?
But federal litigation is not cheap, as you're aware, either. And $300 a day doesn't go very far in federal litigation.
So you'd rather risk that under the right to know law?
Unless I'm shown something otherwise. That's why I asked if you have something where it has been treated before and it speaks specifically not to a zoning application, because as you know, the conditional use comes to the Board of Supervisors, not to the zoning hearing board, where the courts would have made a determination as to a land development plan or a conditional use, and that type of plan being what they envision with that exception, I certainly would have a lot better comfort level going against what we feel right now would be an infringement.
Let me ask you something. Did Wal-mart tell you it was an infringement?
No, I really don't care what their position is. This is our position. They may
So
like
it's-
it, they may
So
dislike
it's the
it.
township solicitor that is putting the impediment in the way. Is that what you're saying?
No, the copyright on the plan is the impediment, because that's why you've received hundreds of dollars worth of other copies for things that aren't copyrighted. That's why they were supplied. We did not feel that we would be in any way under any kind of a problem with those type of things.
All right.
So everything else has been copied thus far.
Have you consulted a copyright counsel?
No, not at this point.
Have you gotten any case law to support your position?
No, but apparently you have not either.
Have you contacted any other municipalities and said, have you had this other issue come up?
No.
Okay, let's explore this at our earliest opportunity. Brenda, you're gonna assist Lisa in any way you can. If she needs a telephone pole, or whether these powers, how they handle this, and on what they base their findings. Let's see what we come up with
I
at
think-
the earliest opportunity.
I think the state council will be the first.
That could mean, the PSATs, okay. All right, Jeff, we will check with PSATs with Davis and Miller after the working.
Thank you, and of course I can do too. I'm also a member of PSAT, so I can also make that call. As I said, one of the reasons that I haven't was because I don't know of any other municipality that did this.
If they will assist us in some sort of conference, that would be even better.
That would be
We
great.
can conference call or something to try and get this resolved.
Thank you, Rob.
Okay, anything else on that particular subject? Okay, move back, man.